Yeah, we're back. This is what it looks like. This is one of these like 40-foot logs. They're almost hanging over the edge. I could flag that, but it's not that far over. You always have to check everything when you get out of the truck. You should always check everything. And we'll go. These are tight. That's your binder. That's your wrapper. It's got rope. That I'll probably tighten when I get up to the turnaround. This is a compensator. When this thing turns, that comes out it's got about 8 feet in there. When I go to do the turnaround, I'm gonna probably pull out like 6 feet of that. Gotta fix that light. It's always fucking something. Yeah, but I look for weird shit. You know, like oil leaking from places. How slick are these logs? They're not too bad. Could be slicker. Gotta get that fixed because it just keeps dropping. I don't know why. Everything rattles loose too. I check my gas caps. I check everything. I also make a mental picture of this. So if something slides, I know. If my wrappers face forward or face backs and I have them fucking straight. They're straight up, basically almost even with the log. This is moved because it was straight before, just a little bit. This one here, if I see them shift this way, that means they're moving that way. If I see them shift backwards, it means they're moving backwards. If they're not straight up and down like that, if they move in the opposite direction, they get loose real fast. And logs that size and as slimy as they are, they will fall right off the truck. All right. All right. Back on the road again, as they say. Certain sections of this, you can haul ass. There's a road crew up there. That's why there's so much chatter. You can call out too. 6 mile marker. It's painted on trees. Sometimes it's a sign. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not over here. Out greenly floated at the 6. When you show up to a new job, it's always a mystery. You don't know what you're walking into. You don't know what kind of crazy shit you're gonna have to deal with. You know, and a lot of times it's kind of easy. Now that I know that they're tight, I can kind of fucking push it a little bit. Get out of here in a reasonable amount of time. And this hill here, man, it's
no hurry, Ron. Jason's jumping here right now.
This is no joke. I do this one in 2nd gear because it is fucking steep. This is like, I don't know, I want to say about a 25% grade. And the whole time you do this, you have your foot on the brake just a little bit. You're not really applying any pressure to it. This gauge right here tells me how much pressure I put on there. Going down hills in places like this, you want to keep between 5 and 10, no higher than that, really, unless you really want to slow down. I got about 5 right there. I'm watching my RPMs. It shouldn't get higher than 15. But they do sometimes. Shit happens. I don't know what to say. I think of this area as a series of hills. It's like, You got one long downhill. We just went a little while ago. One real steep downhill, that's that one.
One more, dude.
You got 3 hills to climb on the way out. It's amazing, man. I have, the whole truck itself probably weighs about 88 to 89,000 pounds. And I'm in 3rd gear, climbing up a fucking hill. And a lot of times, I mean, my foot's to the floor. I ease off of it. And I go straight into 5th gear because let it fucking coast like a roller coaster. Fucking power up, downshift a little, and normally it's just us up here, just log trucks, you know, but there's a road crew working on another road over this way somewhere where we all meet together and we all share the same road out of here. Road crews are,
There's a 4.5.
they're cool, and these guys are really cool, you know, they're nice. But when they're around, it's always really hectic. But road crews, they always seem to be really organized, you know. It just seems to be the style in which they operate. Loggers, I don't know, maybe a little, you know, they're kind of funny like that.
4 out, Swamp Creek, truck and trailer.
Let's see if I can do this hill, or I have to go into granny mode. Progressive shift there where I go from 5th all down in 3rd. Catch myself because there ain't no way I'm coming up this hill in 5th. Beautiful thing today is they smoothed this road out. They brought a grader back here and smoothed out all these bumps and shit that were in here, which made it, you know, I don't know, not as much fun, slightly unpleasant, you know. Constantly see where my tires are, my trailer tires, because see what the trailer's up to. And you're always looking, you know, looking for something that's just out of line, you know. Because you know, when things happen, they happen quickly. Greenleaf floated at the 5. Back into 5th, start the roller coaster again. Started doing this, these hills used to scare the hell out of me. Now I'm like, I know what to do, you know. And every place you go, you kind of look at things and you're like, you gauge what gear you need to be in. And the first time through, you're a little slower because you're just trying things out, and then after the second time you come back, your second trip, you pretty much have it figured out. I don't know why it's so fucking bumpy in here. God damn it. logger, not Greenleaf, at the 4.5. This is the last hill. It takes me up to the turnaround.